Hello, you guys. I hope you're doing great. I just finished a painting and I thought I would show it to you. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I literally still have paint on my hands, you can see it. Uh, but I just wanted to come over here and show you. And I hope you guys enjoy the video of watching me make these. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hello, you guys. So I started off with a quick plan sheet where I filled in my formula that I talked to you guys about in the last video. And it's a little bit trickier when you're doing this with flowers that are already made versus when you're planning your flowers from the start. But I did have a lot of different stuff made up already, so I just went ahead and used those. So I just filled this in. And my colors weren't quite as far away from each other in value as I normally would prefer, but you know what? That is just all right. And then enjoy a little bit of me peeling these off. And I'm basically just getting all my flowers ready here. And I have a sunflower video where I show you guys how I made these sunflowers, so you can go and watch that if you're interested. They're made with a 127 or a 128 tip, and then the roses are made with a 128 tip, and these little hydrangeas are made with a 102 tip. The large leaves are made with, I think, a 127, but I'm not too sure right now. So first I started off using a 10 by 10 canvas. I have a little bit of the base coat by Gaffrey and a little bit of a neon blue. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that all over. And I'm gonna speed this up because it took me a lot longer than it's, taking me now in the sped up version. And it's fairly basic. So basically I just needed to make sure everything was covered. Every now and then I had to dip my paintbrush in water because it was drying really, really quickly. But basically I just got it covered, and then I mixed up a little bit of green. I had some green left over from another project as well. This really is a testament to how much you can reuse from other painting sessions and things like that, and I like to use what I can. And here's a little glimpse of what it looks like while I'm moving all my things around. So I just started going in with my green that I had mixed up and starting out my structure plan for this painting. And you can see that I am laying this on while the blue is still wet. And I kind of like how that look is because it kind of has a seamless blending, and it just looks like it belongs together, you know? And then I use some, yeah, oh yeah. So I made a leaf, kind of. This bag, I just snipped the tip off at an angle because I find that does the best for this kind of background work. But I was trying to do a leaf, but it didn't work out like I wanted. So I just kept doing the straight line stuff and then flaring it out a little bit at the bottom just to give that kind of field, uh, you pick your flowers from the field, from the meadow, and then you just kind of twist them up in your hand as you pick them. So I forget what the word is for that. Meadow bouquet? No, I don't know. I don't remember. So then I went in with yellow, but for the background, but this is the same yellow I used to make for the that I used to make the sunflowers. And then I remembered I actually had just bought a lemon yellow from Gaffrey Art Materials, so I took a little bit of both and I mixed them together to make it a little bit different, have a little bit of a different color than the sunflowers, so that even when they're touching up against each other in the painting, you can still see the difference. So I've got my 1M tip in the bag here, and then I'm just taking my yellow mixture and I'm coating the inside of the bag with it. And then I'm going to just smush it around. I'll show you in a minute. And I'm not squishing it down so much as I'm just really making sure I coat all the inside of that bag. But then you're going to need to go back in with your palette knife and make sure that there's a space in the middle for you to pipe your next color. So this is going to be my background flower. It is pink and yellow. So then I'm just going to start piping in where I think it should go. It's always fun. I love this part. Now in the beginning, the pink usually doesn't come through super strong, or the middle color, but it does come through more with continued piping. So don't worry about it. Just do a few test runs with it, and then it'll start coming through. But look how beautiful these are. And I love to do this stamping technique. I don't know. One day I just started doing it and it stuck, and now I do it all of the time, and I just love it so much. I think it just makes it really blend into the background. And I just cut out the part where I'm contemplating where to place the sunflowers, but I did take a while before I placed that first one, just kind of eyeballing, okay, where I want it to go, because where you place your first flower already sets a tone, at least for me, because I always build out from my first steps, from my first choices, and then I go from there. So then I'm taking in my little hydrangeas and I'm just placing them in there. You can see. So we've got some exciting news. We're going to be moving to Japan. My husband just got a new job offer. We don't know when exactly, but very exciting. And also, look at the reveal. I love this painting very much, but it hasn't been sunny outside, so I can't show you pictures in the natural light, unfortunately. But here you go. And thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.